A reserve delegate for the General Conference of the United Methodist Church, representing the Kentucky Annual Conference. This is the first time that I have been a reserve delegate. I was a delegate in Portland as well as in Tampa, and that was quite different. Now that I am a reserve delegate, I am sitting in another area, but I'm able to see and witness all of the proceedings of the conference. And again, I have just been truly amazed and certainly excited about coming together as a United Methodist Church and experiencing all of the excitement about and surrounding the General Conference. Today, this morning, we opened with Bishop Karen Oliveto bringing us the Word of God. Her most interesting thing that she said was that she was a methyl nerd, which really kind of just made everybody smile. And that really means for her and to all of us as she shared with us that she was completely sold out, if you will, in being a United Methodist, and also how that to her meant that as a United Methodist we embraced everybody. We were inclusive, ethnic groups, the least and the lost in the world, that we are here to serve them. And that was her kind of definition for being a methyl nerd. That's not word for word, but that's what I got out of it. And so I just thoroughly enjoyed that, and I believe that everybody, that shared in that or heard that did get excited about hearing her explain it in that way. The United Women of Faith, they did a presentation, and of course we know the United Methodist Church to have programming that addresses issues within our local communities. I believe their theme is Love in Action. And they talked about being inclusive in terms of race and ethnicity within the United Women in Faith. As we know, we did change that name from United Methodist Women so that it could be inclusive of all women in the community. And that was a really good presentation. I really enjoyed that because I am a part of the United Women in Faith at my church. And we do reach out to make a difference in our community as we look at issues that address women and children in the community. Also, during this morning's session, we did consecrate the deaconess and home missionaries, and that was really a moving ceremony, service, I should say, rather than ceremony, but just seeing all of the women and men who had dedicated themselves to the church, to love, justice, and mercy, reaching out to serve in that way. It was really a moving and wonderful ceremony. And lastly, the Commission on Central Conference Matters brought a recommendation to the body to increase the Episcopal areas in the Africa area, and that is still on the table, as there were two amendments to come to the floor. One was voted upon, which we will be talking about later. The main motion will come in the afternoon session probably. But those are the things that happened during the morning session. And again, I am just excited to be a part of this conference and seeing all of the wonderful things that are being brought to the floor in terms of what the United Methodists are doing all over the world. It has been just a powerful move of God.